Hey YouTube, Mike here. How we doing today? Hope we all had a very safe week. Alright, today, as you can see, I'm unveiling the table, editing the video, and then I'll go over the table today. I finished it. Hang on, let me just get this camera a little bit better this way. Okay, today I wanted to go over the Festool Carvex Jigsaws. Now, I purchased two different. I purchased the CSB 420, the D-handle corded one, and I also purchased the PSC 420 EB 18-volt barrel grip. Now, the reason that I purchased two different saws, I do a lot of sink cutouts where I have to cut out the sink in a laundry room, and I'd much rather just take the cordless one and use the vacuum at my shop to vacuum up the dust when I'm done, instead of having to bring all this other stuff. This is very easy. I just grab the systainer and done. But the cordless one has pretty much been my go-to. Now, when I purchased the saw, I did not purchase it with the Airstream batteries, but this is an Airstream battery, and it will work on the saw. Just like the other batteries, the non-Airstream, which I had a question. Let me just grab a battery here. Okay, this is one of their older batteries. Will actually work on the saw. So their older batteries will work no matter what. So, all right, let's go over the saw. Now, both saws, besides one being 110 volt, the other being 18 volt, all the parts are interchangeable. Now, I also have the ZH SYS PS400 system, which is all the different plates for the jigsaw. Now, we're going to just go with the D-handle. Okay, basically, it's 5-speed plus an A, which is a higher speed. The black, I don't know why they didn't make these, and it's on both saws. Remember, everything on Festool is green. But on both saws, the blade eject is black. So we put a blade in. Well, actually, it's easier to take off the plate to put the blade in because of the zero clearance piece in here. But, you know, to eject it, I love this thing. It like, bing, it pops out. I don't know why it's not green. Maybe Festool, I'll ask them one day. There's that's 2, 3, 4 different rotations of the blade, from straight to a big wobble. There's power buttons on both sides. The same with the D-handle. Of course, speed control, trigger lock. Again, also 5 speeds with an A. Everything is interchangeable. They're all the same pieces. So let's go over the plate. The plate, this is the plate that comes with it, basic plate. You have the zero clearance insert, which is interchangeable. You can buy them in packs. I think they're packs of 5. This kit comes with 5 extra. You have your vacuum attachment, which can be removed. And there's two of the plates that are in here you can't use the vacuum attachment. It's only with this. But the beauty about this plate is that when you remove this plate, inside of the kit, there is 4 additional plates for different woods. There's hardwood, exotic wood, Formica, MDF, but they all will go on to this plate. They're all interchangeable. So you have the one smooth plate, then there's two different other plates that are very smooth. There's also felt pieces that come with it for very delicate wood or like real delicate formica. Then there's a plate with a raised, and then there's, I think this is the MDF plate that has a whole bunch of little bubbles on it. And basically you just push this button right here and you remove the plate. And that all comes in this kit. So let's get this plate back on. All right, not too. All right, we have an angle plate, a plate that will go different angles for corners. And the way you take these plates off is you just pull this lever back and it releases the plate. Putting it on, put it in the back, put it in the front, push it forward. That's the way all the plates lock on. Then you have the plate that is for the T-track, but it's also for the circle attachment. So with the circle attachment, you basically lock it to the front of this plate, just like that. See how it goes on? You lock it onto the front of the plate, and then you bring it out to whatever measurement you want. Lock this. There's actually an awl. You drive it into your center part. So let's just say we drove it in. Turn the jigsaw on, and now it'll just rotate on this and cut out your circle. And it is very long, and of course it's in metric. That's the way it came. I gotta learn metric. Okay, the zero clearance. Let's just get back to this other plate. The zero clearance. When you want to put a new one in, you're basically going to take the zero clearance. Of course, you're going to put a blade in. And this, once you put the blade in, it'll automatically click back. So when you eject the blade, when you put the blade in, and of course you see you got your runner, it goes with all the saws. Once you put it in, it just locks right in there. All right, the zero clearance of the arrow, see there's a little arrow? Get it started on the saw. Put your saw in, turn your saw on, and then plunge your cut. It'll cut right into the zero clearance plate. So now your zero clearance is set. And then with the jigsaw, and that's a fine blade. I don't leave the blades on. I eject them. Actually, it's easier with the zero clearance, because the blade's got to turn in order to get out. And it's not supposed to. You got you see right here? There's a lever. That lever has to engage with that bar. If the blade is up, it goes underneath it. So you have to kind of push it down. Of course, the blade was red hot. And then once that lever pushes this, see here? Now watch, see what happens? Now it ejected it, and the spring just pops it right out. But you have to do it without your chute, because what happens is that the it won't spin with the zero clearance. And then, like I said, this is also is the plate for the that's where your T-track will go. So it'll follow in the T-track. And then to put take your battery out, like I said, for both saws, it'll work for both saws. And then to put your vacuum attachment in, you just get it into the back there, slide it, and it locks in. And then that's the button right there that you press to pull it out. And then your hose will attach to that. Okay. I love these saws. Very powerful, very nice saws. And like I said, they'll work great with the other batteries. So, okay. Let's let me show you a couple of new things here. Well, the workbench is complete. I just remove the Better Pro bags, and then I can go with the front vise. I have 2 dog holes in here to match 2 of these dogs. I keep the dogs down in here. I can just pull them out, put them wherever I want to. I have these 2 holds, these 2 holdbacks, and then if I want to, I can use my regular hold downs. They don't work with the MFT, the hold downs. So, okay, as you can see, a new thing. I picked up some more Japanese stuff. 10.5 ounce the Chisel Hammer. I picked up a 3mm, a 6mm, and a 12mm chisels, but I have to write the millimeter on. I mean, I guess I can figure it out, but once I get more, unless I learn Japanese, I won't know what millimeter it is. They come with nice little rubber blade guard or tip guard. I picked up 2, and they're not Japanese. I picked up 2 rasps. I had no rasp, a round rasp and a double-sided rasp. I'll show you this in a second. I picked up a Japanese marking gauge. Of course, it's in millimeter. Just get it to the area you want. Pop that in, and then I can scribe it. I got to clean the glue off. This is not. This is a replica. This I found on eBay from actually. Now I don't know. He could be telling me this. And he sent me a note. This is a Japanese corner plane. So you adjust this to bring this in and out to the corner. You can also remove this to use it as a smoothing plane. As you can see, it's a bit old, and I think I paid like 40 bucks for it with shipping and everything. And he sent me a nice note. Now, like I said, I mean, it could be, I mean, it came from Japan because I had the custom thing on it. But, you know, he could be just somebody selling these things, but he was selling off his woodworking stuff, and I wanted one of these. And basically what this does, and I've been futzing with it, someone to get sawdust in here, which I got plenty of. So, maybe we have to use the corner vise. So, and it'll go down right to where it hits the 2 corners. So it's kind of like a stop. And this is plywood. But you see what it does? It gives a nice corner. And it's plywood. I mean, I futzed with this side. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see it around this way. But like I said, it's plywood. So, you know, the end grain is not the greatest, but pretty cool. And then, you could turn this into benches to lock down, so it's moving, but you see, a smoothing plane. Pretty cool. I saw it on videos, and then I went on eBay, and I was like, lo and behold, there it is. Got to get it in the right. I got to kind of mark it. I'm going to kind of take it apart, and I mean, it's in great shape, just a little dirty, but that's it. All right, YouTube, I think that's all. And I brought back the my SYS drawers. You see, yep, you can see them over there. I needed, instead of building them, I had it sit in the shop, so I put the Makita router, and then I put, well, the top two, let me show you here in the corner here. I don't know if you could see it, but do you see up there? Can we see? You see up there, it's all vacant. That's where all my Festool router pieces were. I'm actually getting rid of the stack system right here, and I'm going to put all of those sys drawers right here. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm building a tool cabinet. I was going to try to convert that one, but it's metal, and it's going to take a bit of time for me to do it. So I'm going to build a nice tool cabinet, probably with the doors. It'll be about 10 inches wide, probably close to 4 feet once the doors are open, 4.5 feet. I'm going to put my chisels and my planes and everything right up in there, and then I'll incorporate my drills over here, and then I'll just use that space to put other tools, because I got so many drawers that I can get rid of this to put. Those have just got screws and miscellaneous crap in there, so I can put them over there. So that'll probably be my next project, is that, so I can get a lot of this stuff up in a nice cabinet. All right, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to ask a question or want a Mike's Woodshop sticker, my email will be below, and you can just send me your question, I'll answer it, or I'll mail you out a sticker. Again, thank you very much for all the subscribes, all the likes, and all the comments. I never thought I was going to do this well with the YouTube, so I'm just going to keep them coming. All right, YouTube, you all be safe out there, and you all have a good week. Bye-bye now.